My name is Mack Woodward. My studio is Madison Studios out here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm a recording connection mentor. There's just really not a better way to learn and to dive in than the way that Recording Connection does it, as far as putting you in the studio with a mentor where you can watch somebody who's professional doing it on a very big scale. You can kind of watch them work and then take that and apply it when you go home, and you can think about what you saw that day and then come back the next day. And you know, if you have questions or if you miss something or if you take it home and you go try something at home and you get lost again, the mentor is there the next day and he can show it to you right there on the spot and just kind of keep you moving along, rather than the old route of doing it taking 2 or 3 years to kind of get some skills that you might get in 6 months with Recording Connection. You know, I've recorded Beyoncé, Jamie Foxx. I think the coolest one was, although he wasn't in the room, but it was Michael Jackson that I got to be a part of. Madison Studios is essentially 5 different rooms. I am in the room that's called Swag Suites, and it's essentially just a production suite. I'm doing so much pop and Ableton pop music and electronic music, so a lot of my gear now is on the computer in the form of plugins or software or things like that. So what I do try to do with the students is tell them kind of point them in the direction of which plugins are the sound of today. Aside from that, after we, do the track and maybe we have a vocalist come in, the mic locker here is unbelievable. I mean, we have a Neumann M149, we have a Neumann 87. We have all kinds of amazing vocal mics to choose from depending on the vocalist. So I'll take the student through that sort of thing. Like if it's a R&B singer, it might be a different mic choice for that singer rather than a male rock singer. Recording Connection curriculum is great. I'll have students come in and sometimes they're just so gung-ho to get going. So I mean, the way that I incorporate it is kind of just making sure they follow it and making sure that we go over it, at the end of every week or whatever chapter they're on, we can go over whatever they want in it. And it's kind of cool because what happens is they'll see me do stuff and or I'll show them something, but then 3 or 4 weeks later that'll come up in the curriculum and it'll like, oh yeah, I've been seeing Mac do this for 3 months now. Like that, now I'm really learning about it. And then we can kind of reinforce it, we can go over it again. And that's a cool moment when they kind of like really get something valuable that they can use in their career and their production. I think the thing with the graduates that I'm most proud of is to see the ones really go out and understand that just because you've graduated with a piece of paper doesn't mean you have to stop putting in the effort and working. So I mean, I think that hopefully they get a little bit of that here, like how I come in every day and work hard, and some days it's crazy and I can't talk a lot because they kind of get to see the real thing, and then so that when they graduate they know like, okay, like I got to really work hard. And a lot of them do. I mean, you really have to work hard and kind of network and find your niche, but every now and then just opportunities just come up and you just have to keep your eye out for them. If I have to try to pull it out of you, like why do you want to do this, or if there's just no conversation, I know that that's going to be tough for 6 months sitting in the room with you, because I don't know what you're thinking, I don't know what you're feeling, I don't know if you're having a good time or not. The kind of people I look for are they're just really gung-ho, but they understand that it's not necessarily a time and a place to come in and like show off what you're working on. It's still a professional environment. That's the most important thing. They're going to learn a lot on the curriculum, but I really want to teach them to studio etiquette and how to talk to people and how not to talk to people.